Are you ready for your next comedian? All right, that's beautiful. All right, well, I want to give a nice warm welcome to this next guy coming to the stage. He has been on Conan and he's been on NPR. You're going to love him. Put your hands together for Steve Benaquist, everybody.
I'm sorry, everybody. You can never be too careful, right? Hello, Keene. Thank you for coming out to see live entertainment, leaving your beautiful live giant TVs and your comfy homes. And who came from far away? Anyone come from? Yeah? Concord? North Conway? Athol? The answer is me. I came from the furthest. I came from Los Angeles for this. For you! If I'm pointing at my dad, because I also am from Keene. I am from Keene. I know some of you are heading for the exit, ripping up your tickets. I didn't pay to see someone from Keene. God damn it. But rest assured, you're going to see Maria Bamford, and that's awesome. Yeah, I've sat out there many a time. I feel very proud and honored to be on the stage that Bo Diddley and Bonnie Raitt have been on, and seen so many movies, including my dad's documentary about Keene State College. If any of you have heard of Larry Benaquist, give him a round, he's in the house. That's enough, it's coming out of my time. He'll get a swelled head. Anyway, I left in 1986. Did I miss anything? No? Okay, great. Moving on. No, I love what you've done with the place. It still looks like a 100-year-old movie theater. And I love the roundabouts. My gosh, the roundabouts. Keene is a roundabout city. That's the new nickname. You can use it, please. Chamber of Commerce, cut me 1%. You also, Keene Junior High is now Keene Middle School. Very smart. Insert the word middle, so that there's more after this. 8th graders, you're not off the hook. Keene has a Walmart, I've noticed, where the Bradleys used to be. Anyone? Give it up for Bradleys. Wow. Bradleys, if you don't remember, was Walmart without the greeters, which I would argue is a much more authentic New England experience. We don't do greeting that way. We're not comfortable with the eye contact and the vocalizing. Yeah, so actually I wasn't born in Keene, and that was the choice of my parents and the state of New Hampshire. At the time, you couldn't have natural childbirth. So if the doctor was like, you need an epidural or you need general anesthesia, the mother could not have a say in it. So my mother is a freak for pain. No judgment, all right? No kink shaming. She went across to a little place we call the live free or die state called Vermont. And that's where I was born. And I grew tired of it instantly. The taxes, New Hampshire, taxes. They're covered bridges, no thank you. I'll take mine topless the way God made them. And the Woodstock, but not the cool Woodstock, no. So I came back here and I can't complain about my childhood because my dad's in the audience. No, seriously, my parents were very fair, very, they would proclaim to anyone who would listen, they did not have a favorite kid. And when you're an only child, now I have a brother and sister, but if you knew them, it's an even bigger insult that I wasn't the favorite. Jeez. Yeah, but then I moved away. And it's a little hard to compact the last 37 years, and I don't like talking about myself. I'm a humble New Englander, so I'll just pull some quotes from critics who have reviewed comedy that I've done over the years. The word great has been applied to me, and I'll take it, you know? As Shakespeare said, be not afraid of greatness. You know, some are born to greatness, some achieve greatness, and others, you know, it's just thrust, you know? The word legendary, not kidding, has been used to describe me or my comedy, and it's tough. I don't want to make anyone feel that I'm bragging, okay? But I will accept it if it's meant in the sense that I may or may not exist. Like Bigfoot. That kind of legendary I'll take. And to open up a little more about who I really am, a thing that is not from a critic, it's the thing that's got me revved up right now at this moment in life, and that is that I'm not trying to salute my own flag, all right? I'm not trying to serenade myself up in the balcony with me downstairs with the musicians or all myself, okay? This is not, but I am middle-aged, all right? I am middle-aged, probably. It's, if you think of it, it's kind of a squishy definition, you know? Like if you found Betty White in your time machine in 1971 and said, Betty, old girl, you're only halfway there. Most of your fans haven't been born yet. You haven't played your signature role that you're gonna be remembered for. You're gonna host SNL, which doesn't exist yet. She'd probably have a heart attack and die right then, spoiling the whole thing. On the other hand, if you went back in the same time machine, or a different one, I don't care, play it loose, and found 13-and-a-half-year-old Jimi Hendrix and said, have you made a retirement plan yet? Why, he might just drop his ice cream. My own painful and confusing journey into middle age began at the age of 20 in Zimbabwe in the hut of a nganga, or traditional healer, we would call a witch doctor, for real. I was a student over there. And the other students he had told the futures of, it was like specific details about their life. I was inclined to believe whatever he was gonna say. So he threw the chicken bones down, studied them, and said to me, you will live a long life unless you get stabbed in the back. Next student. You don't go to that kind of person for uncertain answers, especially about life and death, you know? Like, when is too old for me to enter rooms like this? You know, in other words, I've been granted middle age that started at 20 and ends when it ends. Tip your nganga well next time, that's what I'm trying to remember. Anyway, let's end on a more hopeful, uplifting note. One more pull quote from my critics. The phrase, larger than life, has been applied to me. And to that I say, please. All right, I'm kind of an understated guy. I'm kind of, you know, I'm not larger than life. The only time that phrase will be used accurately in reference to me is when they find my bloated corpse in a ditch by the side of a road. Comedian Steve Benaquist's corpse was found bloating in a ditch by the side of the road. Aged 102, by current medical standards, not very, very old. The cause of death? Multiple stab wounds in the back. The murder implement was found nearby with a label attached reading, greatness. I'm Steve Benaquist, and that's my time. Thank you for listening. How about another hand for Jody Sloan? And now coming up, such a funny lady, my good friend, Maria Bamford, everybody.